to make a very special shout out to my Patreon, Coffee, and YouTube members who have been very kind in helping support the channel. Starting with the loyal and blessed tiers. And a huge thanks to the precious members, Mr. Fabulous, Inky Squid, and Richard B. as well. I'm very appreciative of each and every one of you. And if you would like to help support the channel and get some extra benefits like early access to current week's videos, shoutouts, and more, feel free to become a member on either Patreon or Coffee or YouTube. Links are in the description below. Thank you all again. Starbucks. Excuse me, do you operate this facility? Is this some kind of fuel depot? I don't even know what the locals use for stellar travel. Kinda smells like petroleum outside. Coffee? What's coffee? I see, so it's sort of a biofuel that you drink. Isn't that just nutrient paste with extra steps? Tastes good. What would that even mean? Like, efficient good? Does it, help make one taller, like what some of my stuff does? What makes that taste better than another? Oh yeah, I'm not from around here. I'm an alien, and from the looks of it, everybody's been gawking up at me for the past few minutes. And yes, I can very well see I'm quite taller than you guys. Now, listen, give me some of this coffee stuff. I've got to try it for myself. Interesting. Very interesting. So essentially this coffee is roasted berries, finely crushed, infused in hot water, and then you filter it, and you filter out all the actual berries. It's bean juice. And you give this to people? This pastime is rewarding for you? Fine. You're right. You don't fly to my planet and give me a hard time. Yes, I know, it's gonna be hot. I'll be careful. You touched me. You did too. Your finger and mine. When you passed the cup to me. Jumping Jupiter, that was your skin. I felt the warmth of it. No, it's not a contamination thing. It's just not done. It's forbidden. Unacceptable. What would people think if they saw us? Earthling, what is wrong with your culture? Never in all my days, and with a stranger no less, have I ever let anybody touch me. No, never. No civilized species, no decent species would ever make physical contact. It's barbaric, unnecessary, and embarrassing. Is that really the sort of thing? Like, not a big deal on this planet? That's madness. Manual childcare? Contact sports, holding hands? so shameless. So inhibited. People just bumping into each other on the streets, and to think what might happen behind closed doors. Nothing. I'm not doing anything, just putting a bid on some real estate. The planet. I might have to grab the whole solar system. Underdeveloped planets aren't usually sold one by one. Well, yeah, it's for sale. It's pre-civilization backwater with barely any radioactive materials. I figured I'd go camping for a holiday. Your store was the first thing I found when I got off my ship. And, I've bought the place. Why? Oh, call it charity. Nobody else will come to and exploit the planet while I own it. And I'll get to extend my little camping trip and study the culture. This coffee stuff is weird. Like, really weird. It's not very filling, but I'll grant you that it's novel. Those round discs behind the counter, are they also consumable? I'd like one of those too. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I've never had anything like that. It does taste good. I don't have a word for it. It's the opposite of coffee. Makes me feel all giddy when I eat it. It's calorie dense, but that's not what I like about it. How it tastes. What word would you use to describe it? Sweet. Yeah, it's sweet. And the coffee is unsweet. Anti-sweet? Really, I don't know why, but I think that makes them go well together. I like this. All of this. You should be very proud of this place. You're as sweet as your food. I have a question. Is there, perhaps, is there some way I could get you to agree to, touch me? Usually when asking for something difficult, we use fuel as a medium of exchange. I bought the solar system for 40 fuel rods. They're, well, they're compressed antimatter, plasma. Most personal spaceships run on them these days. I could match that. Pay you that much just to, that thing you do. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't want to go into details. You figure it out. And just do what you do to a fellow Earthling if, they want to be touched. I don't understand. I could pay you in something else if you'd like. Is touching someone just because I want it enough reason for you? Well, yeah, I guess getting to touch an alien is sort of a unique opportunity. Should we maybe sit at one of those tables? I want you to start. Whenever you're ready, I mean. That's, I was expecting you to sit on the other side. Our hips are practically touching. A little too close for comfort, actually. But I guess when on Earth, do as Earthlings? Oh, heavens. Here we go. Yeah. That was so weird having your hand on mine. It's... Oh my. Oh, wow. You're holding my hand. It's so excessive. So... reassuring. What do you call this? Oh, holding hands. Duh. You Earthlings are kind of literal sometimes, aren't you? I figured it would have some sort of fancy name like grasp at the deepest affinity. Don't look at me like that. It's too personal. Like you're looking at an x-ray of me. No, really. I swear, I've never done anything like this before. My conception consisting of mixing 2 test tubes together, which was put into the vat, and when I emerged, robots took care of me in my nursery. And I enrolled in a school that mostly consisted of reading text on a screen and pushing buttons. Sometimes they'd send me broken machines to see if I could fix them with my hands, but I was a full citizen before I saw anybody. That was normal for me. There's almost always a layer between me and everybody else. A telecommunication, a window, something. It's very strange. Feeling someone's warmth, that constant feedback that they too are alive. I guess we're pretty different, all things considered. But does that matter to you? Right now, I think it's not that important. Of anywhere in the galaxy we could be, we're right here. Nowhere else. Sitting together and holding hands. I don't understand. What do you mean you wish to know me better? What do you propose? A date? Explain. Well, I accept. I did say I wanted to take in the culture. Be back around sunset. When you've met your time quota with the Starbucks Corporation. I'm really looking forward to it. Especially if it leads to some more handholding. The internet is never going to believe this planet exists. If you liked what you've just listened to and have an idea of something you'd like me to voice, I do have a Gumroad for all your audio commission desires. Sweet or spicy audio in a variety of lengths for you to choose from. So, if you would like to get a custom audio from me, send your ideas and scripts over on my Gumroad at saddieodericaudios.gumroad.com. The link is also in the description below, too. Thank you for watching, my dear. If you enjoyed your experience here, please feel free to like and subscribe. Any ideas you have for future content and roleplays, leave a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. Take care, my dearling, and I hope to see you again real soon.